What does it say about how much you wanted to play for the Rangers? You probably could have gotten more years and more money on somewhere else. But what does it say to accept a 4-year deal to play for a team you grew up watching?
Well, I think to me, it says that I trust that the New York Rangers believe in me. I think that was the comfortability factor for me was huge. I know that there was maybe some term and some money left on the table, but when you have the opportunity to fulfill a lifelong dream like this, it's an opportunity that may only come once in my career, and I felt like this was my chance. And it's a team I'm extremely excited about. A lot of the factors outside of money and term came into play, and that's ultimately what won the decision for me.
What are your thoughts on the potential here of playing alongside Ryan McDonagh and quarterbacking the power play that hasn't had a great power play quarterback, or at least a consistent one for a number of years, other than a splash with Keith Yandle for a little bit?
I think really the opportunity on the power play is a place where I'm confident that I can succeed and help this team. But my goal is to come in here and be a phenomenal defenseman in all aspects of the game. And I think Ryan McDonagh is going to help me achieve that. So that was a major decision and a major part to me making this decision, was being able to play with one of the best.
Welcome, Kevin, to New York. As you know, growing up in New York, it's a pretty pressure-packed place. How are you going to sort of channel that, being a local kid, knowing how much pressure it is playing for the New York Rangers at Madison Square Garden?
Well, I have to manage that myself. There's going to be a lot of pressure, but that's something that's exciting to me. I think you can't replicate that anywhere else in this league. But as a local boy, I grew up around it, and I was able to read the newspaper and watch the news every day and kind of experience it from a fan's point of view. So I think I'm welcoming it. I think it would be hard for me to deal with as a young player in this league, but at 28 years old and a little bit of pressure over the course of my career so far, I feel like it's going to be a challenge, but it's something that I'm forward to. And no matter where you go, you're trying to win your team a Stanley Cup. There's no better place to try to do it for me than in New York.
Nick Holden wears 22. Any exchange there between the two of you for getting that number?
I have not had the chance to talk to him yet. I'm hoping that maybe we can work out some sort of deal. I might have to sweeten the pot a little bit, but I have a couple people who told me he's a pretty good guy, so hopefully he won't shake me down too much.
I know that this has been something that you've dreamt about since you were a kid. And I know we go back to the deadline last year that there were some reports that the Rangers were maybe trying to see if they can acquire you. But when was the ultimate decision made up for you going even into this off season that you wanted to come and play here?
Well, it was about 2 hours ago, Joe. Really, for as much that's gone on in the last year or so, until something actually really happens, especially with a trade, you really don't know what's real. And there was a lot of talks about me coming in the summer and even during this year once the trade deadline hit. But I didn't really think to myself that I was going to be a New York Ranger until this week came along, and there was no possibilities of a trade. It was all in my hands, and I had to take it day by day this week and talk to all the teams and welcome all the different contracts and offers that were coming my way. But until today came and the final offers were coming in, it really that was when I had to decide, did I want to do this or not? And obviously there were some sacrifices to be made, but in my mind, those sacrifices are those things are what you leave on the table to live out a dream like this. And you know, really, as much as it is a dream for me, it's exciting. I'm looking forward to joining a team that's capable of winning the Stanley Cup, and you know, that's also a lifelong dream of mine. So to do it in the town or inside a city that you know is dearest to me, I think is the most exciting thing that I could really offer myself as a player.